Welcome back to Chit Chats. I'm gonna kill Brennan. Welcome back to Chit Chats, everybody. My name is Antonio.
Top of the morning, dear laddies. My name is Brennen.
And I'm Cody, and let's have a chit chat.
All right, we did it. Thank God. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna like sneak in that as a blooper at the beginning or something, but probably not. We'll see.
Do it.
Either way, we're here. We're having a chit chat.
Brennan's not here.
Brennan's gone.
Is not here.
Brennan didn't want to be here anymore. Yeah, you should just do it from that angle the whole time. Just
Hey.
yeah, that's a good angle. Yeah. That's your good side.
There's so much Guinness underneath my computer.
Dude, how did you spill so much? What did you do?
I don't know.
And on today's episode, we're drinking.
Yeah. I got my
I don't think that counts for me. I'm
heart,
pretty sure I've drunk in every
my
video
spiked
lately.
water.
Okay,
What?
Brendan, did you just have that with you?
The Guinness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Just buy the
Brennan
best.
Brennan is always prepared to drink at every moment, just in case.
Dude, I'm here for
Fridge
it.
in my
I'm
room.
absolutely here for it.
Yeah. He never knows when the opportunity is
Look.
going to come up.
Just in case,
I will say,
once the
I have
Guinness
some
is
pretty
gone,
nice
I have
questions
Busch Light
about drinking.
Apple.
Oh, nice.
I got some alcohol-based questions.
I'm gonna kind of introduce what we're doing because I don't know. Brennan's trying to get his shit figured out right now, but I'm just gonna say, we're doing
I'll be done
debate
by the time
night.
you start.
What?
Sorry, I was just trying to say, just start introducing, and I'll be done by the time we get started.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
We're doing debate night today. We've done this in the past quite a number of times, but I've never done it with Cody and Brennan specifically. So that's what we're gonna do today. We each came up with a couple topics to debate. What will happen in case it's been a while since. So I'll give a little rundown of kind of how it goes just to remind you. One of us will present a topic to the other two, and the idea is we'll each get a minute to debate one side of the debate, and then at the end, the person that gave the topic will decide who won the debate. Now, in the past, what we've done, or what I've kind of like had us do, is flip a coin to see who debates which side. But I'm going to kind of leave it a little open today. If you have a topic that you would specifically like one person to debate aside from and the other to decide to debate the other side from, I'm going to allow that. So like Cody, if you present a topic and you specifically say, okay, I want Antonio to debate this side and Brendan to debate this side, for this episode at least, I will allow that to happen.
That's how we did the first episode.
Yeah, that's how we did in the early debate night episodes, and I kind of
early days.
Yeah,
Back when we were young.
way back when, like 4 years ago.
Yeah, because we're old as fuck now.
Yeah, we're like grandpas now, dude. It's crazy.
Jesus.
Antonio,
what's it like being? What's it like almost having a fully developed brain?
Dude, it's you'll understand when you're older how much of a superiority complex I have. Like
Mine stopped developing a while ago.
Brennan stopped when he was 4 years old. No. Let's get started, guys. Brennan, are you all good on your end?
Sure.
Okay. Are we all
as good as I'm gonna be? I'm probably gonna be finding Guinness spots for a couple days, but I'm good for now.
Okay.
What's a good Guinness spot?
Well, Brennan, because that happened, you get to go first.
I get to go first?
Yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah, you're gonna present a topic for me and Cody, and then you get to tell us. You get to pick who debates which side. So go ahead.
Well, I'm glad that this is the one that we get to pick on because this might help Cody a little bit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So, as the day that we're recording this, the new Superman movie just came out.
This is true.
And me and Antonio just saw it the night before. Cody, have you seen the new Superman yet?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure. So the topic for today will be, what was the better Superman movie? Zack Snyder's Man of Steel or James Gunn's Superman?
Okay.
Now, since Cody, have you seen either one? Cody.
Come on, dude. No.
I've seen Man of Steel. I think
Okay.
when it first came out in 2014,
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
2013, I think.
2013.
Yeah.
So it's been a minute.
It's been a little bit of time, yeah.
Uh,
But it left
you
an
got
impression on you, right? That was quite a memorable movie, right?
sure. How old
Sure.
were you?
Oh, we were, a nice
Was that in middle school?
12 years old or 11, 12.
Ah, yeah.
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 Formative years.
Nothing else was going on at that time.
No. It was just Zack Snyder and What Does the
Man
Fox
of
Say?
Steel.
And that was
No.
it.
Yeah, and Smash Bros.
For some odd reason, my brain doesn't want to realize the fact that Man of Steel and What Does the Fox Say was around the same time.
Yeah, that seems like that's a crime that's true, but it is. Okay, Brennan, so
Okay.
that's your topic.
So Cody,
Yeah.
Cody will be fighting for the chance of that Zack Snyder's Superman was better, and
Okay.
Tony will be fighting for the chance that James Gunn's Superman was better.
Okay. I actually like
Are we
this
still
because
Are we doing what's the time again?
we each get a minute. So I can time it if you want, or you could pull up a timer for us.
Pull up a timer.
Brandon, you're kind of fucking
Okay.
me here.
Probably yeah, it'd probably be more fair. Well, okay, but you'd think that it was a little imbalanced, but the new Superman had literally just it hasn't even been out a week. So
And I even know.
yeah.
I've seen the critic scores.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think does it have to be the superhero itself or the specific movie?
The movie itself.
Okay. That's going to be okay. That'll be interesting. Who do you want to go first?
Okay. To give because it's always easier for the person who goes second because then they can use some topics from the first person.
That's true.
So to give Cody a little bit of a bump, I'll let Cody go second.
Okay.
So I'll have Antonio go first on explaining why James Gunn's Superman was better.
Okay.
Dude, I'm 2 ciders deep and tired. I'm.
All right,
I'll give it my best
Got this,
shot,
buddy.
but
All right.
I'll give it.
So
I'll try.
Antonio, I'm gonna start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So, the new Superman I thought was a very good movie. I think David Cornsfet, I think that's his name. I think he did a really good job. He definitely had the aura of Superman. I think I thought it was cool that he played a younger Superman because it kind of you get this impression that he's just still kind of figuring out his place. And I think that the without going too much into spoilers, the conflict that he felt in the movie was very real, and you could tell that was really affecting his emotions. But what I really like about his Superman is he had the stoic kind of very powerful feeling of Superman, but he also felt very human. He also had a very just kind of more playful side to him, a little bit more sarcastic. And I think that was a really good element of David's performance.
Shut up.
All right.
You're
All right.
done.
All right.
Not bad.
It's all
Okay.
about
You ready, Cody?
word vomit.
Wait, hold on. I just had the thought. It's gone.
Uh-oh. Dude, you have a chance. You could put me in my place right now because
Okay, I remembered it now.
because
Remember it?
you could just
Yeah.
debunk all of my
Right.
points. I don't know.
You ready?
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1.
So Zack Snyder's Man of Steel was a movie. It was the first. It's one of the first modern renditions of a Superman type movie from the 90s to late 80s. And I think at a time uh when superhero movies were coming out, that's like when Avengers and like all the Marvel stuff was like at its peak. So this was DC's first introduction into trying to make its own cinematic thing. And I think as an introduction into that, it's not bad. And I think it is a good gateway into how was like a good gateway into the cinematic universe. What they did after, we're not talking about that. It's also for the time, it was a much darker approach to how most superhero movies were going, which I think was good. Also, Henry Cavill's hot.
Just had to throw that
Wrong
out.
right, Cody.
Need I say more?
You could have just led with that and then just silence for 58 seconds.
I was debating that. I was debating that.
Yeah.
Oh.
God damn it. Okay.
So, are we still in the thing where we like talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, you can give some like quick thoughts of what you liked that each person did and everything.
First off,
Tell me why I won.
No.
First off, good job, both of you. That was actually very well done. First thing with Cody. First off, he almost made me die laughing in the first 3 seconds because he went, Man of Steel was a movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is correct, yes.
If not anything else, it was definitely a movie.
But Cody made good points. Cody made a lot of good points. I loved Man of Steel when it first came out. I still actually enjoy Man of Steel. I do love a little bit of darker approach to it. Cody is right. Even if sadly the rest of the movies that kind of came afterwards may have not been the best, it would have been a great start to what could have been a very great universe. Yes, Henry Cavill is a very schmexual looking human being.
Sexual.
But no, Cody made good points. Antonio, for just seeing the movie yesterday, you made some good points too. Again, without spoiling too much, because I know Cody hasn't seen it yet. We were talking about with his kind of like inner turmoil about like learning the truth about some things, and that kind of causing him to have a little bit of a pull back and forth in his head. You know, that was really good. This is hard. I want to give it.
Uh-oh. Hello?
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 Sorry. My computer froze right when you said, I want to give it, and then it just froze.
Me too.
Oh, okay. Okay, it wasn't just me. Okay. That was
Well,
actually
no, but
really
yeah, it
funny.
was me too. Because right when I was like, I was sitting here, I was talking, and I was like, I kind of want to give it to, and I looked at Antonio, and he had been like perfectly still for like 10 seconds, and I'm like, Antonio, and then I noticed Cody was like stuck looking down.
Yeah,
It must have been honestly, must have been like a solar flare or something. Just came through and kind of messed with signals. Anyways,
yeah.
Anyways,
It was Superman.
so I was like, I
it was
want
also
to give it
Superman.
to Antonio because he made good points, and I also really, really enjoyed the movie last night. And even though I like the movie last night more than The Man of Steel, I think I'm going to give it to Cody just because he brought up a lot of points that made me remember why I liked Man of Steel so much. If that makes any sense.
That's valid. No, I think
Yeah,
Cody did a really good job.
So I'm going to give that. I'm actually going to give that one to Cody.
Yeah.
I think it's really sad that Henry Cavill kind of got fucked over
Yeah.
Oh, he got
with like the
really
rest of
fucked
them.
over.
He did.
Because he like visually is like that's that is Superman.
Oh,
Yeah,
he looks so much
for
like
sure.
Superman.
Yeah, and I always thought that too. Because I actually did see Man of Steel like 1 or 2 years ago, and I thought it was not bad. I didn't super remember most of it, but like I remember liking it at the time.
You didn't super.
Oh my god. But yeah, and yeah, I think the points you made about it were definitely like were good. So I'll give it to you. I'll definitely give it to you, Cody. But I would definitely recommend the new Superman. I think Bradley would.
Okay.
It was definitely very good. Okay. So that's that. So Cody, you officially have a point tonight. With that,
whatever that was didn't fuck with your recording, did it?
no.
The weird.
Luckily
okay.
not. Cody, why don't you give your first topic for me and Brennan?
Okay. 1 second, trying to find it. There we go. So just a quick question.
Mm.
Are we more beer or cider people?
Ooh, okay.
Uh, Personally, I'm more cider.
Alcohol is alcohol.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, it's gonna be wine versus cider,
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
which is better. And I think for this case, just because I think it'd be interesting, Antonio, you're doing wine, and then
Damn
Brennan,
it!
you're doing cider.
Okay. Okay.
You're doing this on purpose, right? Because you know what
Yeah,
my
of
job is,
fucking
right?
course. Yeah, of course I do.
Damn you.
That's criminal, but I respect it. I respect it.
No, he's smart. He's smart for doing it, and that's what pisses me off.
Yeah. Okay, but
I mean, I'm glad that I get a pick. I think it's gonna be funny.
yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to allow that this time. But
Mm.
I will say I think we have. I don't know. We'll see. I think I have something I can talk about. But who would you like to
I
go
mean,
first?
I'll let you guys. Um, I'm gonna let Brennan go first.
Okay, sounds good.
Brennan, is that all right?
Yeah.
Are you using your
Okay.
phone, Cody, to as your
No, I'm
web?
just counting.
What? What? Okay, you just
Yes,
just
yes,
1, 2.
yeah.
Okay.
He has that
Yeah.
look on his face the whole time. Just
Like you're like the whole time you're counting out loud, you're like 1, 2, 3.
halfway through, Cody's like, "Start over. I lost count."
Yeah.
Wait, fuck.
And then you're done, and you're like, I heard nothing that you just said. Yeah.
My eyes were closed.
No.
Okay, I'll give you guys just like a little bit.
Oh, I'm good.
I'm
Oh,
ready.
Brennan, you good? Okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
He's ready.
In
as
Come on,
I'm
three,
Brennan.
ready.
2, 1, go.
The range of beer possible is crazy. I mean, trust me, I know wine. The range of wine and flavor notes of wine is crazy, but beer you go even higher beyond because there's all these different kinds of beers that each kind of beer you can already add more and more to. So we got all your dark beers, you got all your light beers, you got all your IPAs, you got your ciders, you got your sours, you got your ales, and each one just you can add more and more onto it. And so like we got some of the big names in there like Guinness, and we got some of the smaller names. I mean like lighter beers like Corona, and there are some of these beers have literally set the foundry of like what a lot of stores or like alcohol or like bars sell. Like especially like if you go to a bar, sure you can buy wine. It's expensive as hell. Wine is expensive as hell. You can go to a thing and get a single 12-ounce glass of wine for like almost $13. But then you go and you get a Corona for $6.50 right there. That itself is fine to me.
Okay.
Okay. I will say, Brennan, really quickly, you did only lightly save yourself there by mentioning what you were actually supposed to talk about, which was ciders. But,
I thought it was beer.
it's
I
okay.
thought,
I'll
I
count
thought
it.
it was beer versus wine. Oh,
I was
shit.
gonna say something about that, but I was like, I'll let him
I
go.
could have sworn you
Let him
said
go.
beer versus wine. Sorry.
No,
Oh
you're
well.
good. No, you're good. You're chill.
Brennan,
I
you're
mean,
disqualified from
in
debate
my
night, dude.
in my notes, it's just wine versus beer / cider. So
Okay, valid.
we're chill.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay,
All
hold
right.
on. I have to remember what Brennan just said.
He was
Brennan?
counting his head. God damn
Yeah.
it.
The
Okay, we're
moment.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, Antonio, you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
So wine is a drink that I haven't had a whole lot, but I actually think is a pretty nice little. It's like alcohol, but it's a little bit more classy and sophisticated, and a little bit less like there's less inherent like kind of like gruff to it, for lack of a better way of putting it. I always remember like seeing like my parents drink wine with dinner, and I've since like tried that before, and it is like kind of a nice thing to have, because it just kind of has this like or like after dinner, and because it just kind of like it kind of ties up your meal in a nice little way, and I think that especially like aged wine, can like really have like a nice taste to it. I mean, like wine tasting is like a whole thing, and there's so many different just like flavors of wine and like just like types of wine you can get. And I think that it is a nice just alternative to beer and that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This
I
episode,
got
this
through that.
episode sponsored to you by Robert Mondavi.
Yeah.
Rye aged wine.
Yeah.
And this episode sponsored by Two Towns Cider.
Oh wait, which one's
Sponsored
that one?
by
Is
Bright
that the
Cellars.
It's normal.
the classic? That one's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
Who is it going to be?
Hmm.
I mean, considering I fucked up half of mine.
Yeah, you didn't even talk about the right topic. So,
So,
Automatic
I mean, first off,
disqualification.
good job to both of you.
thank you.
I
Another?
think. No,
No?
you can't say anymore.
Okay.
You're not allowed.
Okay.
You're not allowed.
I was just going to say it's
think-
hard to eliminate your bias, but, you know.
I mean, I will. Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm not gonna lie. I think I gotta give it to Brennan.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like naming so many other variations of like the same thing really helped your point,
Yeah.
and I feel like Antonio, I definitely like the point of having it like after a meal. And that is a good point, but I also know that a big part of like wine tasting is having it with food. And that is like
Okay.
a really big part of
I actually
that.
wasn't aware of that, or like I wasn't really sure, but yeah.
You need it depends on the. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was about to start going.
Yeah, no, you're
So could go
Brennan,
off
I'll stop
about-
you right there.
about alcohol.
I'll stop you
Yeah.
right there. But yeah, I also think Brendan, you made a good point of like it laid the foundation of like almost like bar culture, I feel. But also, Antonio, I like your point of wine having like less gruff. I definitely understood what you meant.
You know
by
what
that.
I meant by that? Okay. Good.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
hands down. That was a
I
good
think-
line from Antonio.
Yeah.
Antonio dropped a bar on that line,
Dude.
True.
Fuck
Antonio
yeah.
was cooking with that.
Mhm.
But I think, yeah, I think, yeah, I think I just gotta give it to Brennan.
All right. No, that fair enough for sure.
Alcoholics
I just think it'd be funny to be like,
Anonymous.
I just like Brennan more, so I'm just gonna give it to Brennan.
Yeah, dude,
Here's Cody.
I think Brennan's funnier.
Just Brennan's
Here's
just like
Cody.
he's like looking really like a snack right now. Like I gotta give it to. No, no, I think that's valid. I will full disclosure. I actually don't like wine. I mean, I don't.
I know, and that's why I thought this would be interesting.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you knew that, but yeah, I don't like despise it. Like I don't know. I would try it again, but it's just like it's not my thing. But
You haven't had the right kind.
probably not. But I see the appeal,
And I know just the man to help you with that.
dude. Uh, Andrew.
Santa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Donovan. Anyways.
Yeah. hmm Okay.
Donovan.
All right, Brennan. You give it. I'll give it. I'll give it up, man.
What is my hair do?
You know how to talk about alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's almost as if he's paid to do that.
True. Yeah. It's almost like you've been doing that for like 4 years or almost 4 years.
2 years.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Oof.
I only
Ooh.
got promoted 2 years ago.
Damn.
Fuck. Okay. Well, let's go on to my first
Yes.
topic of debate, which let's see. Okay, I think I know which one I want to do. So Cody, recently, we had a little discussion at a BJ's about this. And I think it would be interesting to debate this here. Should esports be in the Olympics? So let's see
Just for a
here.
little bit of context, we ended up roping in a waitress into this conversation, and
Yeah,
I feel so bad.
this is true. Yeah, and we were like, I don't even know how it happened. We were talking, and then she came up to our
Can I?
table, and then we just turned to her and was like,
Can
"What
I
do you
ask?
think?"
I was like, can I
Yeah.
Yeah,
ask who roped the poor waitress into the conversation, or like?
I think it was Andrew.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was definitely Andrew.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, that sounds like Andrew.
he just didn't give a shit. He was like, yeah,
It was no, it was literally like looking at me was like, yeah, I don't think it should be. What do you think?
yeah. It was such a natural just little segue. It's like, you know. Um,
Oh, damn it.
but yeah, so that's the topic I want you guys to debate. Not much more to say, but I'm trying to think who I want to debate which side. You know what? I'm gonna have Brennan say why it should, and I'm gonna have Cody say why it shouldn't. I think
Okay,
that's
Okay.
good because yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So let's see. Um, I am going to
I
have.
I've realized while doing these, I'm just bad at debating.
I don't know. I think you did a good job.
you won your you won your my debate.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like these are like, oh my god, super serious. I mean, sometimes it's funny because sometimes like I'll have people do this and they'll come up with like really like grounded topics, and I just think that's
Yeah,
funny.
dude, I was looking through that fucking list that you sent. I was like,
Yeah,
holy shit.
I know. I
the
was looking at that list. I'm like, how many of these have we fucking done now?
yeah we've done. This is the 11th one, dude. Like so
Jesus.
we've done 60 topics. uh, but yeah, this the range of topics is funny, but I'm gonna have Brennan go first. Is
I'm
that
going
cool?
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me pull up the timer. I'll give you a little second to think about it. Let me know when you're ready.
Sponsor. No. I am ready. So I'm fighting. I'm hold on, sorry. I'm fighting four. Yeah.
Yeah, you're telling me
Okay.
why it should be in the Olympics.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I know it sounds like a weird thing to have in Olympics, but honestly, it kind of makes sense. There's so many a different range of different sports and activities that are in the Olympics that each person is skilled in their own different way. What's different from letting esports gamers be skilled at what they're skilled at? We already have big tournaments and big rewards and big showcases of people going and playing these games professionally. We have ones where people are winning millions and millions of dollars with huge crowds watching people play these video games because it's what they're good at and they make it competitive. What's the difference of watching one person shoot a bow and arrow over times and times again? They're good at it, yes, but they're just shooting a bow and over and people are just watching it. And they're seeing who does better. What's the difference in being on an esports team? You're just doing what you're good at, playing in it, and people are watching to see who's better at it. There's not much difference there. Sure, esports might be a weirder thing because it's not like, let's say, physical activity, but it doesn't change the fact that it's people doing a sport that they enjoy and are competitive and playing it while having a crowd watch them and see how good they are.
All right. Very good, very good. All right. Good job, Brennan. Cody.
I almost just burped with a mouthful of beer. That would have been really bad.
Just,
Oh, that was funny.
that would have
All back
detracted
over
you.
my computer again. I've already spilled Guinness on it. Now I'm going to stir Bud Light on it.
You're just like, in conclusion. Okay. Cody, I will give you a second to think about it, or let me know when you are ready for
I'm
your
good.
You ready? Okay.
I guess.
Okay. You got this. You got this. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
So just going back to like the origin of the Olympics in like ancient Greece, it was all based off of physical activities and physical sports. While yes, I definitely understand that esports is like a sport and that it is I think the Olympics is more so tied to physical activities. I mean, I guess a similar situation to this is like, why isn't chess in the Olympics? But that's because chess is a game. It's not like a sport, but it is treated like a sport, but it's still not on the, I would say, Olympic or like world class sport level. So I feel like just because of that, esports shouldn't be in the Olympics because it's not physical activity, and that's where like the origin of the Olympics I feel started. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. You guys both made some good points. Brennan, I liked how you were advocating for esports in the sense that, today it is treated on a pretty serious level. You touched upon how, these are like very like these kinds of esports events are, taken very seriously. There's like money involved. A lot of people are invested in like watching it. I think those were good points. And you kind of just made a lot of comparisons to how it's treated theatrically compared to like other sports. So I thought that was really good. Cody, I think that you made a really good point about the sort of like physical activity because it is true that just like, I liked the example you gave about chess because like that's another thing that's like it's not exactly like video games, but it's another sport that is kind of, or it's another activity that is treated with importance, and like there are tournaments for it, and a lot of people get invested in watching it, and that's not in the Olympics. So it's like on that similar way, like I think physical activity is kind of a more like unifying theme for the Olympics. I think that was a good point. Um, so this is a hard one. I like how both of you liked both of your guys's points.
My screen just got really big on Cody's face. What is happening? No, back up.
Nothing to complain about there.
What is happening?
Shoot, man. Let's see. I think I'm gonna give it to Brennan, just barely,
Okay.
because you guys, I think, were pretty equal. I think Brennan just had a little more, like, of a good point. But you guys, I don't know. That's a hard one. It really could have went either way. That does not mean that I actually do think it should be in the Olympics. I'm not completely sure, but again, I'm trying to eliminate my bias.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I had to get literally my computer was just Cody's face. I have no idea what happened. So I left the party and rejoined, and now it's fixed.
It's just like I think you need to look at Cody right now. You need to get up close and personal. Okay. So that's that. So again, great job to both of you. Brennan does take it. So good job, Brennan.
job, Brian.
Hey, there's physical activity. You know how much they're sweating their asses
Dude,
off?
hand-eye coordination, dude.
That is very true.
That is
and
true.
I mean, like, I thought about that. Like, it is definitely a mental activity. But
It
I feel
is.
like,
It's. I don't know. It's.
yeah,
I
there's
could
just something.
see it
There's something.
being in the Olympics at some point.
I
That's
mean,
the thing.
don't get me wrong. I know that like when you're doing like the archery stuff, you have to be strong and you have to be focused and stuff like that. But like,
Mhm.
I've seen people who are tiny and skinny do the archery, and I've seen people who are like big and heavy do the archery. But as long as you can pull back a bow, steady aim, know when to release, know when to fire, you can be good at it.
Yeah.
And so it's like that's like not the most physical activity sport, other than probably needing the strength to pull back a bow. So, but people will sit there and watch that in the Olympics for hours.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot. It's a legitimate question. Like, there's a lot to kind of like discuss
It is
about it.
because
I feel
honestly,
like.
I was willing to fight for either side.
Yeah,
I could see it
exactly,
being
yeah.
like,
And honestly, I'm so indifferent to either side.
Yeah.
Personally.
That's
Mainly
fair.
because I don't watch esports. So even if it was in the Olympics,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah. That's true. I mean,
what games
yeah,
do you
no.
think they would play if it was in the
Oh,
Olympics?
fucking League.
Yeah.
Rocket League.
No,
League of Legends.
Yeah, League
Oh,
of
League of
Legends.
No,
And also
Rocket
probably
League.
Rocket League.
I could see Rocket League. I guess Overwatch, if that's still
I
relevant.
feel like the like super obvious ones would be like Fortnite and Call of Duty and like Rainbow Six Siege.
I feel
I
like
feel like Rainbow's the most like accurate because it is multiple worldwide government agencies
Right?
like,
You can
coming
play as
together.
yourself in the esport.
Exactly.
Dude, that's
If you're on
awesome.
the
Definitely
Asian
would
team, you can
not be
only play the
CS:GO.
Asian characters.
No. I feel like Fortnite is like that'd be a weird one cuz
I don't.
like
That would be a weird
it's
one.
like it's I don't know, it's like kind of randomized. They'd have to like curate it in a weird way. I don't know.
There's AI Darth Vader. They wouldn't do it.
No. No, they can't. They can't endorse that for the Olympics, dude. No way. Um
Yeah.
but yeah. Okay. Brennan, it is time for
Oh,
your
back to
next
me.
topic. Yep. Your final
Okay.
topic.
So I don't think this was done. I looked through the list, and as far as I know, this wasn't done.
Mhm.
So Antonio, correct me, but I'm pretty sure this should be okay.
Oh, I'm
To
not gonna
switch things
fucking
up a little
remember.
bit, from fucking Superman and drinking good beer and
And esports.
talking about esports.
Yeah.
Let's go on a darker path, shall we?
Uh-oh.
Would you rather know when you're gonna die or how
Mm.
you're gonna die?
Ooh, okay. That's a good one. I don't think we've done that in
I don't think it was done. I looked through the list like 3 times, but I'm known for missing shit, so I just wanted to make
I don't
sure.
think we've done that in a chit chats, or in a debate night, but I think that came up in a different video in some capacity because that sounds
Something
Yeah,
familiar.
else that we've done.
probably.
But I still think we should do it because I like that. I like that question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let's
So
have Antonio fight for knowing how you die, and then Cody will fight for knowing when you die.
okay,
And I'm gonna have I let Antonio go first last time, so I'll have Cody go first this time.
Sounds good.
okay, sounds good.
Oh, timer. Duh. Sorry. Hold on.
Mm.
You guys get a couple minutes to prepare while I'm setting this up. Okay. Ready, Cody?
Yeah, you guys just
3.
got to buckle up because my next one's really dark.
Oh, fuck
Oh
yeah.
shit. Okay.
It's,
Well, that's
Okay.
what I think. That's
3.
what Brennan wants. So that's good.
Always. 3, 2, 1.
so I would much rather know when I'm going to die. I feel like that is probably the best of the two options because if you know when you're going to die, then you know, I guess, how much time you have left to appreciate life and to see the world, and then you just have a better time frame of like it makes it easier to plan things out, which is really dark to say, but I feel like it's true. You have more of an opportunity to, um, yeah, I guess see the world and then like love more and be kind to more people and just leave a better impression on the world because you know when you won't be in it. And for me, I find that very valuable. And yeah, I just think knowing when just is so much more valuable than how.
Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. You ready, Antonio?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right, so I think Cody's fucking wrong. So I think that knowing how you die is much better because if you know when you die, sure, like you have a set date, but that's almost like it's like a countdown clock to just your inevitable demise. And I feel like just knowing that time would just like bring you into a state of depression and just like you just wouldn't want to know anything or like you wouldn't want to do anything. And I think knowing how you die, like we already know a bunch of stuff like that can kill us, like in theory. So like if you just knew like, oh, I'm gonna die by a tree falling on me, okay, just never go to the forest ever again. Easy, problem solved. Like it's just like or like you can do stuff to like plan around that. That's the thing, is like you can accommodate for it. And even then, like you know, it's just going to provide you more security.
Okay. Okay. We both did good. We both did good. Antonio, starting off strong with the big fuck you to Cody.
I'm sorry. I thought I'd try something there. Yeah.
um, but there's 2 points that both of you made that absolutely are 100% true that you guys I think was the strongest part of your arguments. Cody, the point of if you know when you're gonna die, you can get your affairs set straight. You can make sure that you go out, going out the way you want to go, make sure that you have everything set up, do what you want to do, make sure things go on your terms. I love that. Antonio's, though, I also agree with, where if you know when you're going to die, that can kind of put you down a little bit of a, like a depressive spiral, and almost kind of feels like you're on like death row, like what day is your execution day, And so both of you made really good points on that. I think I'm gonna give this one to, just because this idea is kind of terrifying, honestly, now that I think about it. I think I'm gonna give it to Antonio. Just because, like, the idea of him talking about how, like since it's set, you kind of get, like I said, like, you're on death row, like, when it is, so you're just gonna be waiting for that day now, so yeah, so I'm gonna give that to Antonio.
All right, I'll take
That's
it.
fair.
I'll take it.
I definitely didn't think about it like that. It was just like almost like a sentence, or just like you could go down a spiral.
Well, so here's the thing. I actually agree with what you were arguing for. So I was like, very much just kind of trying to pull something out of my ass. And I honestly like I think kind of almost just like attacking your argument was better for me, because I think there was flaws in my logic, because I started thinking about that as I was speaking. I was like, okay, just because you prepare for death doesn't mean you can prevent it. It's
gonna happen.
It's gonna happen either way. So that was like, as soon as I started saying that, I was like, oh, or like 5 seconds into me saying that, I was like, oh fuck, this is actually, I don't agree with this. But you know what? I'll take the point. And Brennen, take backsies. So that's
no. I think honestly, I agree with Cody too.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Yeah. I agree with Cody, but it's more just the way you fought for it. I think you deserve the point.
So starting off with, I think Cody's fucking wrong. That's what
the really, great points, the great, the great
the
great points, the great insight, the really showing what it means, and then just fuck you, Cody.
Yeah, just denouncing Cody immediately. Yeah, smear campaigns, they work. No. Okay, that was a good question. Cody, what is your next topic?
Okay, should I go for like a kind of deep one, or like a really deep one?
Really deep,
dude. Yeah, I'm down for really deep. Do it. Yeah.
Okay, is a quesadilla a sandwich?
Dude, that's.
Are you serious?
I don't know. That's a little serious.
What's your other one?
That's a little political. Like, I don't know.
Do you actually want to know my other one?
Yeah. What is your other one? Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay. It was either, is alcoholism comedy funny?
Oh.
Or can AI art be considered beauty, or like defined at like have beauty, or like be considered under the definition of beauty?
I like both of those a lot, actually. So,
I mean, it's
quesadilla sandwich.
I was like, it's completely up to Cody. It depends what he wants. I was just curious with the other.
Honestly, yeah. You pick whatever you want.
I think I'm curious as to know. Let's do the alcoholism comedy funny, and by that I mean like jokes about drinking and I feel like there's been a recent surge in like
straying away from that, or
more so just like I feel like there's just been an increase in like jokes about drinking and like drunk driving and things like that.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay.
Cody's noticed the increase of the "give me my keys" jokes, and
that's exactly what
it's been. That and like
I guess that's true.
It's a Tuesday. You deserve a beer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, people are laying into that for sure.
Fuck you. Maybe I do. No.
Yeah. I'm drinking one right now. Yeah. Okay. Who do you want to debate which side?
Let's go with Antonio. You're gonna be for alcoholic comedy, and and Brennen, you're gonna be against alcoholic comedy.
I'm noticing a pattern between Cody planning.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Okay, well, fuck you then. In that
No,
case,
He
no,
likes to,
no.
yeah, just fuck with you. No.
Devil's advocate.
um, yeah. So
oh
okay.
yeah, I guess.
So who? I
Does
forget.
the topic make sense?
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Okay.
But I forget who went first last time between me and Brennan.
Okay,
It
I don't
was
know.
the. Oh, it was
East
Brennan.
Coast.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so we're going first.
Okay, I'm going first.
Why is it funny?
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so the thing about making jokes about alcoholism is, alcoholism is a really serious issue that a lot of people face. But I think that at the root of comedy, it is trying to make light of serious topics, and I think that like that is what comedy is rooted in. And I feel like if you are able to make jokes about it, you can kind of it alleviates some of the seriousness of it and kind of allows you to digest the topic in a better way or a easier way, because it is a thing that a lot of people deal with. It's kind of like divorce jokes, because like divorce, like when you're like if you have parents who divorce, and Cody, I know you know what I'm talking about. It is a like it does leave you with some like lasting effects, and that's a serious thing. But I feel like you can kind of filter it through jokes, and it's a coping mechanism, and it's effective.
That's wild. Holy shit.
Sorry, that just came. That just like
muted.
that just came out of
Holy
me like
shit!
that.
Okay, what really got me was Brendan you muting yourself and you just mouthing the "Oh my god"
Hey,
is what got me.
I'm in a similar boat, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway,
Anyways, okay,
yeah.
okay, some solid points. I like it. I like
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Brennan, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I understand that we're in an age of the time where a lot of comedy is made, or a lot of jokes are made about anything these days. But making jokes about alcoholism and like alcohol use isn't fair to a lot of people out there who have lost or have been affected by those things. Like, imagine if you're one of those few people who have had to experience like a tragedy due to a drunk driver, or experience, any kind of tragedy due to someone being drunk and operating machinery or just doing something stupid. Next thing you know, you're just scrolling through your app and people are just constantly making jokes, about the whole give me my keys, or no, I'll just drive home and stuff like that. He's like, we don't understand what it can do to these people who are living in these hells because of what other people have done on alcohol. And we can't expect them to just, sure, some of them might, learn to deal with their trauma and just accept the fact that it's a joke. But not everybody can get past that trauma. And it's not fair that these people have to live in a world every day where people are joking about the things that have some of them have been scarred for life, and have things in their life that
My
can
bad.
never change again. Oh.
My
Am I
bad.
still going?
Yeah, no, you're done.
Okay.
You're done.
Sorry,
Dude.
I'm not gonna lie. I was so invested.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
That was really good. Good job to both of you. Those are some solid points.
Yeah, as much as I
Jerking
was joking, I was trying to make a serious, argument, or like I was, yeah.
Brennan, I think you have a great point of it's not like having empathy for people who have experienced something like that is, and like then just having to see a massive influx of that occurring. But Antonio, I also like your point of almost taking the power almost away from it by joking about it, I feel. Um, I felt like that was solid. I think I gotta give this one to Antonio. I feel like
Damn.
definitely like recognizing that it is an issue, and I think the way that you went about it was solid. And I feel like I don't know that like me personally, I know that I do make those jokes, but also if somebody isn't comfortable with them, then I would like stop immediately. And like
Right.
I obviously like I make sure that everybody's safe.
You have to know your
And
audience. That's also
Yeah, that's totally true. And I feel like I like to think, this is me being optimistic, that a lot of people know their audience and are then they themselves like aware enough to be like, sometimes this isn't the correct thing. But Brennan, you
Yeah.
brought up great points, and I think you're totally right as well.
Yeah, it's
Damn, I lost. I'm gonna grab another beer.
dude, you're joking about alcoholism. Come on,
Ooh,
dude. Actually, I'm okay with that. No, yeah, that's I actually liked that question a lot because it is very it could go either way. Like it's very
All I'm gonna say is thank you so much, Cody, for picking that one over the fucking Casey Dillon one.
yeah.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
sick.
Well,
You can save that for a different chit chat, for a different debate night. Just preferably one I'm not in.
we'll,
Fair
we'll have
enough.
an entirely food centric one, and
Oh,
Cody,
God.
you'll be on that one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Is mayonnaise an
Is
instrument?
God damn it. Actually, one of the topics I was going to do is a hot dog a sandwich, but I was just like,
No.
what? I'm not going to do that
Man.
because I was just like, what would you say? Like could that fill a minute? I guess maybe. I just feel like it's like you either say yes or no and then you have like a one sentence justification. Like I don't know.
hmm
Maybe that's not true though. Maybe we'll do that at some point, but I think okay, so before I decide which one. Well, let me look at the list again because there is one that I think I want to do. Actually no. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Do you know what a labubu is?
No.
Yes,
No?
I do.
Okay, Cody
No.
knows. Okay. Because I feel like since Brennan doesn't know, I feel like maybe we shouldn't do that. I don't know. Okay.
Probably not. I guess. Well, what's the question?
The question was going to be, what is more worth a scalped price, a Labubu or Pokemon cards?
Oh, that
Because
is a good question.
which we could
Oh.
do.
Are Labubus those little fucking like keychain
Yes.
Well, they're
like
they're like this big.
animals? Yeah.
The little monster looking ugly ass things.
Like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
fucking look like demons.
yeah. Mhm.
These
Yeah.
fucking
You know what? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly it. So you do know them then.
Yeah, I knew of them. I just didn't know they were called fucking Labubus.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the meme where it's like, is this thing the next Labubu? And it was like, is pee pee the next poo poo?
You know what? I think let's do that. But I'm gonna have Cody argue for Labubus, and I'm gonna have Brennan argue for Pokemon cards.
Okay, wait. So what was the question again?
What is more worth a scalped price? Because those are both pretty hot in the resell scene right now. And
Yeah.
people are like selling both Pokemon cards and Labubus for high prices, or at least they're trying to sell them for high prices. So what
Mhm.
would like I don't even know if there's a way to like quantify it, but just like an absurd price for a Labubu versus an absurd price for like a pack of Pokemon cards. Let's say like $100 for a Labubu and like $50 for Pokemon cards. I don't know. I don't know if that's like a fair way to go about it.
Okay, before we get started, Cody,
Yeah.
you used to watch Vanoss back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the GTA 5 video where Wildcat's drunk in the apartment and he's like stumbling around saying random shit?
Oh, maybe.
All I could think about when every time one of us says Labubu is that part where he's like, where'd this stripper go? What the fuck? And he starts wandering around. He's like, Fofo, where's Fofo?
I think I do know what you're talking about.
Brennan is just pulling out the most obscure references right now.
Brennan, this is important.
And they're always references that I don't get,
Brennan, this is
but
important.
that's okay.
Wildcat's gonna be a dad.
Dude, I know.
Dude, that's
I'm
so
like-
cool.
Okay, we can
That's
talk more
so
about this
exciting.
afterwards because
That's
this is going to be a longer conversation. But
That's
yes,
so
If
that's
I
exciting.
knew
crazy.
who Wildcat was, I would be even more excited. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do
Okay,
that.
but I get the question. Is it make more sense for either Labubus to be more expensive or for Pokemon cards
Yeah,
to be
we'll
more
just go that.
expensive?
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
set like a price.
Yeah.
I'll just say like what's more worth your money, I guess, in
Yeah.
general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Last time I had Brennan go first. So Cody, you'll go first this time. Okay.
Mhm.
You're gonna be arguing for Labubu. All right.
Poopoo.
You got.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Just keep making the reference, Brennan. I'll laugh eventually. No. I'll get it eventually. No, it's okay. All right, Cody. I'll give you some time to think.
Ah, fuck it. Just give it to me.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
So the Boo Boos are the Boo Boos are the biggest craze right now when it comes to like the scalping and like reselling. And I feel like it is more worth it to get or like to I guess buy a scalped Labubu because the potential that you could also probably resell that for more value based off of how hot of a commodity it is right now is like I feel like there's a lot of great potential there. Um, I also feel like because they are only sold in specific stores, then that also adds to the potential value to it that, or like, I guess the more of like the rarity to it because it is only sold in one place as opposed to Pokemon cards, which are sold in lots of different types of stores. Um, but yeah, these are mainly sold not in like a Target or anything.
Okay. All right. Solid. Solid. All right, Brennan. You are arguing for Pokemon cards, and I will eliminate my bias. Just going off of
Are you sure?
how I'm gonna try my best at least. No, I'm just going off of how well I think you did your arguments. So, Brennan, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
There's two things that, in my mind, way set Pokemon card values over Labubus. First off, Labubus came out 10 years ago. Fucking Pokemon cards came out almost 30, 40 years ago. The amount of Pokemon cards and like special edition Pokemon cards that have come out since the OG set back in I want to say 1989 or close to that point. That could be wrong, but close to that point is crazy difference compared to only 2015. Sure, I know there's probably already a bunch of different Labubus out there, probably special ones that are collectors, different sizes. Sure, but we got cards, we got some Pokemon cards that only have a couple, 50 some odd releases. And these are the cards that are going for a bunch of money. And so just getting your chances of getting these cards that some people are willing to pay, thousands upon $1,000 for over, that you can protect, you can put in cases over these little fucking stuffed animals that you put on your keychain.
Okay. All right.
Emma, what are you doing?
Also
in my
solid.
room?
Emma wants to participate in
Yeah,
debate
out of
night,
my
dude.
house.
Okay. Great job to both of you. Cody, I think it was very smart the points you made because that is a very good point about Labubu that they're very hot right now, and if you get one, like the value's going to go up and you have the potential to resell it. And I thought it was a really good point,
Dog.
dude. The dog. Well,
Dog.
I think the dog will decide who wins. She just points at
Fuck.
Cody. She just like points her paw. But hello, Emma. Aw, dude,
Dog cameo.
dude. It's like you're like Superman and Crypto. Reference.
Dude, she is so crypto coded, it's not even funny.
That's true because Crypto was a very just
Because Crypto is a
crazy dog.
dog,
Yeah,
and that's also a dog.
yeah. That's true. Yeah, and Emma
So,
has 4 letters and Crypto has 5, but Emma actually has a silent
H.
H at the end. Yeah, Emma.
Yep. And
Yeah. Um, Anyway,
Just
as I was
cutting me
saying,
weird.
I also think the point that you made that they're only sold in specific stores, that's a good point, because Pokemon cards, like, as expensive as they are, you can get them pretty much like everywhere in the US, every place in the world pretty much. But not the same with Woo. It's a little bit harder to snag those. Um, but Brennan, you made some good points too, because Pokemon has been out for a lot longer and has had more time to build.
Brennan isn't here right now.
Brennan
He's
is
talking
not
to
here.
No,
Aaron.
He
I'm
is,
saying, my dog. She fucking muted my mic.
bro. She's aware.
He's over your shit.
Yeah.
He's like, okay,
She's
we're
like,
done
shut
here.
the fuck up. Who's this dude talking? I don't care. What the fuck is a Labubu? Yeah. But yeah, Pokemon has a way bigger fan base. It's been around for a while. There's a lot of just like a lot more history with the cards. And a lot of them have come out and are really rare. And there's inherent value to those as well. So both of you guys did very good. I'm very, 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 very impressed. You got 4 varies there. Overall, I think I'm gonna give it to Cody. I think you made some good points about it, because you kind of convinced me. I think I'm a Labubu. I'm a Labubu defender now.
Don't be.
It's too
Cody's
late.
like-
It's too late. I already ordered.
Cody's
I already
like-
ordered 50 of them.
Cody's like, I won the fight,
Yeah,
but I lost the war.
but at what cost? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you guys both did very good. Overall, I think, and especially considering you guys are both a little tipsy, or at least Cody's a little tipsy and tired. I think you did it quite well. You locked in when it was your time to debate. I could tell, because like you kind of had like a little
That
bit
is
of
true.
tiredness, but when it was your time to talk, like I saw it in you that you like.
I know. I don't know what came over me.
You just like you were like, I'm doing this. So.
But I feel okay. It sucks because I can't think of a better term besides locked in.
Yeah, same. Just like focused. I mean, that's
But that's not.
exactly what it means. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Locked in really just is the best way to put it, I guess.
It's just such a good descriptor.
It is. It's say what you will about Gen Z, but they did a good job coining that term.
True. I mean, we are Gen Z.
We're Gen Z.
So.
Good. So good job to us. Yeah. Okay. That was a very successful debate night. I think we all around did very well. So let's give us all a round of applause, guys. Great job.
Was it a
Great job.
three-way tie? I think it was a three-way.
I think it was a 3-way tie. I think we all got 2. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we are all the master debaters, you could say. Yeah.
We are all the asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. True.
We are the masturbators.
Yep.
That's very true.
And we didn't have to go fishing. But yeah, that's where we will call it tonight. So thank you guys so much for being here, Brennan and Cody. It was a pleasure getting to do this little debate night with you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. And yeah, that's that. So until next time, don't drink and drive. That's not a joke.
That's not a joke.
That's just a real piece of advice. And
Drink
also
responsibly. Is a quesadilla sandwich.
leave in the comments if a quesadilla is a sandwich, and I won't read them, but someone will, I'm sure. And we'll see you guys in the next Chit Chats. Bye.
What?